species value nature system. Yes, yes, Buck sings, we tell you things, prepare your souls. Yes, yes. And so today we'll learn about Thursday.
Hello, species value nature system. The word Thursday, the word / value nature's Thursday. It is asking a question as the question /s of your soul. What English was revealed to teach for the value of nations individually grouped and together. English was revealed as a group for language by ancients. Now see, we'll come to this. We're going to have to... So this is what we're going to stay on the subject here. And now remember, this is important too with this. Every subject has predicate value. A subject is invisible but still discernible. For a reason. Now, and they leave that out every time they bring up a subject, a topic, or a theme. They leave out actual science. So we have only theater science. And it's worse than a standing anomaly, individually grouped together. There's a bond to the value of what is individually grouped together per a value nature system that is tactical ulterior than these. We have fact cheap in nature confined to private. You can't defend us at the same time. And those are victim bodies as that private. All victim predators. Forgiveness is about this racketeering method that came from some ancient times. This just reminds. A whole bunch of them juxtaposed, not by accident. There are proofs of this. Bach sings, I tell you things, prepare your souls. The Skyline's volume only lifts and gifts one way alone, or else it is forced away. It goes. Leaf of ideas. It leaves. All. So the word / value Thursday. It's asking a question as your value. Is value as an individual completely. Simultaneously, even more than that. And less than that, in relationship to another value nature system, it is simultaneously grouped value. It is simultaneously the value of the entire species at once as a nature of volume and as its nature of relationship to itself and as the value of that. And so we'll come to Earth's concentrated value in relationship to the rest of space nature, which is its identity of relationship to itself, which it was value and is value distinctly and non-distinctly and simultaneously, while being that value of and as Earth's value, distinctly, non-distinctly, and simultaneously in relationship to all the other parts of space nature individually grouped in together. Space's identity is semi-nature in demonstration of this. For example, as all things are individually grouped in together. In demonstration of this science, that modern ones, semi-ancient ones, not by accident, since before modern religions, messengers, thank God for them too, for the damage control. For even finding a way to preserve their own identities. They invested all styles of not free speech and pretending it. Worse. So we're going to come, so Thursday, here it is. Tell high your rising sea. Tell high your rising seas, diffusion, alpha, why? This is a question. Tell high Your rising C diffusions alpha. Why? Because the perspective of alpha is a little more low. For example, the ancients revealed this. The perspective of omega is a little more high. Now the ancients were aware that even the identity of what is high and what is low, for example, in relationship to the homes of humanity, once they came through the liberation period, we'll examine how 5 periods are bonded, as 3 are. We'll examine how every identity of value, individually, grouped, and all together, in any one of that has, even all together, has an identity of relationship to itself and to what is even greater than that, which English was revealed to teach about, which Jesus Christ, when he puts the A drawn as the capital letter A as it is in English now on the left side of his head, and he puts the W on the right side of his head, and the halo is lit. The sciences share an identity. That was, again, this took over this ancient republic that was revealed by the species working together. There are also proofs that not only this is about alpha and omega, but then, for example, yin yang was revealed to teach about alpha and omega. And alpha and omega was revealed to teach about yin yang. Vice versa, this is true conversely and simultaneously, no. Because this is the science of the simultaneous nature. It is what is positive distinctly and non-distinctly as a sequence nature before. And having generated, and while generating this body of value, we are as value. Souls. We are always value Y, no matter what. Completely. But we are not always completely value Z. You know, this is the same reason why we have this question, why? What are we trying to understand? See, now it's why, because the value nature, the market systems, the value systems, we never, not by accident, left out value's actual course. And when not, it's only theater in relationship to reliant. That theater is reliant upon contrast. Because theater cannot speak the words of science. Actual, not just science because the industry, oh, that's that. Our founders left us to demonstrate this. Boxings. It tells us things. Behold. The skyline's volume only fills, it lifts and gifts, or is forced away, it leaves. Leaf of Hades, Leaf of Hades is forced space nature transfer. Per Anthony Wall, and per the ancient gaming system here, working with the Campus Marcius system, being set up. Counter set up, because everyone's set up here. But we have pantheism. So we're going to do that. We're going to use pantheism. How could we not? In other words, and then this time we have this religion as a science law. Again, how can we don't even agree, we're not supposed to agree on the name for this science. Value G is what you think is God. Anytime, because we're going to come down to premise treatments recorded now. Modern nations, each identity of the law is in collusion with whatever recorded is you know, you'll see. Boxings. We'll use the point. We will use points of correlation, not points of contrast. Thursday. Tell high your rising C's, diffusions, alpha, Y. Because alpha is closer to the inherent. and omega is closer to the progressive, and this is the shared identity that is shared distinctly and not distinctly and simultaneously and sequentially. No. See the video of Anthony Wall on YouTube about the hierarchy of sequence, which is forever nature, then space, simultaneously, at the same time as the phenomenon of existence, but simultaneously, distinctly and not distinctly. Exactly the same speed one way and slower each the other way. And there's a simultaneous nature of value that completes that, because one nature will only stay complete. We'll examine this. This is algebraic consciousness. I tell it best, Bach sings. Anglo-Saxons are one people, grouped. One nature of volume. Excalibur has been pulled from the rock of things, Bach sings. Reportedly, we don't know what happened. Reeves filmed it though, Reeves filmed it.